we should be back on the Me Tom Your Host podcast with an added video twist for the first time ever at some point. I'm doing a screen recording right now, and I figured out I can parse out just the audio, so I'll put that on buzzsprout.com as usual, which will, trickle down economics with podcasts to your favorite, wherever you get your podcasts, Apple or Spotify. And then at some point I'll put the video on Me Tom Your Host YouTube one day. So if you're just joining us on either one, I'm looking at a browser Search Labs AI overview from Google about how to stop a QuickTime screen recording, because it's a really small button, dear listener, and it's way up at the top next to all the other icons in the top right. If you're on a MacBook M3 or any MacBook, really. Let's just proceed as if this is going really well. I'm going to talk about All-Star Weekend happening this weekend in San Francisco, California, just across the bay from Me, Tom, your host, in Oakland by the creek. We got a lot of rain yesterday. It was supposed to be 3 inches, but I think it was only about 2 inches. Still a lot of rain. It's a whole weekend, dear listener, of all-star events. I'm going to get to the schedule now. So trying to parse this, trying to read it, starting Friday, February 14th. That's today. The Castrol Rising Stars practice started at 9:30 a.m. my time. That's my time. Pacific time. So we missed that. It's 2:30 if you're just joining us. This is Perspectives. The Basketball Hall of Fame news conference. Is that a news conference about the Basketball Hall of Fame, or is it a regular news conference sponsored by the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Mass? The finalists for the class of 2025 will be announced. Watch live on the NBA app. That's at 3 my time. At 3, I need to pick up little Ramona from Monte Tabor Daycare. It's her first week. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Give her a big hand. Thank you. She went all 5 days this week for an hour on Monday, 2 hours on Tuesday, 4 hours on Wednesday. She took a long nap and ate food. About 5 hours yesterday, Thursday, and today we're going all the way. It's I got to leave here in 15, so that I do have a hard stop today, dear listener. But let's all, give another big hand for Ramona, doing a couple days a week of daycare starting next week. And she's really enjoying it, and it's tough for me to see her go a little bit, but I, TYH, also need to get a little bit of time back. Do job stuff, podcast stuff, crazy cool exercise stuff. And thanks also to Lauren, my wife, for being supportive of the daycare plan. Apologies, dear listener. I just cut out for about 6 minutes my time as I tried to see if there's any way to continue a QuickTime screen recording after you've already saved it. Turns out, at least in this search, a preliminary precursory search by Me, Tom, your host, there is not a way to do that. So this is a new file in my time, but I'll splice them together later for your time. So we got about 6 minutes until I gotta head out of here. So let's get back to the All-Star festivities. The Ruffles All-Star Celebrity Game. Where am I? Oh, that was the old screen recording. I gotta go back to my browser. Fish and Friends playlist on Spotify, wherever you get your playlists on Spotify. Let's go back to the Ruffles All-Star Celebrity Game. I couldn't scroll because I was looking at an image of the last screen recording. Got a lot going on here. A lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of what have yous. The Ruffles All-Star Celebrity Game. A roster of musicians, athletes, actors, and more will compete in the annual Celebrity Game. Watch on ESPN and the ESPN app. That's at 4 p.m. Pacific time at the Oakland Arena. Is that the old where the Warriors used to play? Maybe I'll take my daughter to go see the Ruffles All-Star Celebrity Game after I pick her up. Then at 6:15 p.m. Pacific, we have the Rising Stars, Team C versus Team T. So throw out the record books when those two teams meet. That's Team C and Team T in the Rising Stars Challenge. Rising Stars, Team G versus Team M. Hi, I'm on Team M. Lauren and I are both on Team M. Murphy and Melanie. That's at the Chase Center. So both the Rising Stars games are at the Chase Center. They only give us Oaklanders the Ruffles All-Star Celebrity Game. And then the Castrol Rising Stars Championship, Game 3 of the Rising Stars proceedings, is at 7:35 at the Chase Center. So we'll probably tune into, at least the final. Got to watch the final of the Rising Stars game. I don't think I have time to get to betting lines on the Rising Stars Castrol event, but we'll get into that next time on the pod. All-Star Media Day. This is Saturday, February 15th now. This is tomorrow as I record. Saturday, February 15th is the All-Star Media Day presented by AT&T. That's at 11 p.m. Excuse me. That's at 11 a.m. That's the Media Day. HBCU Classic, the NBA HBCU Classic presented by AT&T. A lot of sponsorships. That's at 2 p.m. And that's in Oakland. Morehouse College taking on Tuskegee University. They should put that in the title, not AT&T. Okay, Morehouse College versus Tuskegee University in Oakland. Could be fun. Tickets for the All-Star Game proper were like $600 when I checked. That's outrageous. To go see all the hottest stars. I guess when you put it like that, it sounds pretty good, but it's too rich for my blood. Commissioner Adam Silver will have a press conference. That's at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. 4 p.m. Pacific Time. They should just list it in Pacific. We're in Pacific over here on the pod. Why don't you just, put this in my time zone? I don't ask for much. State Farm All-Star Saturday night, 5 p.m. Pacific. It's just Saturday night, starts at 5 p.m. State Farm, All-Star Saturday night brings together the NBA's biggest stars in a celebration of the skills that make the NBA great. Starting with the Kia Skills Challenge at 5 p.m. tomorrow. I wonder who's in that. I'll bet we could get it listed real quick. Team Cavs, Team Rooks, Team Spurs, Team Warriors. It's like NBA Jam. It's 2 guys from each team. That's cool. All right, well, that's all the time we have. We got the 3-point contest and then the slam dunk contest. That's All-Star Saturday night. And then Sunday is the Legends Brunch at 11 a.m. Doesn't say where that is, so unfortunately I won't be able to crash it. G League up next game, Kenny's Young Stars versus Chuck's Global Stars. And then we got Shaq's OGs versus Candace's Rising Stars. And then we got the championship. So new format this year. Let's see who's hot, who's not real quick before I got to go pick up little Ramona. I'm excited to see her. Team rosters. All right. One more and I got to go. Shaq's OGs, Jaylen Brown, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Damian Lillard, Jason Tatum, Anthony Davis. It's a good team. Coached by Shaq. Kenny's Young Stars, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Jaren Jackson Jr., of course, Evan Mobley, Jalen Williams, coached by Kenny Smith. They'll be underdogs. Chuck's Global Stars, SGA, Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, Şengün, Pascal Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns, Wembanyama, Trae Young, and Giannis. Good team. Very good team. I like, oh no, Candace's Rising Stars got clipped. All right, well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for listening on the first ever screen recording.